What's going down, T-Subs and T-Squad? So, y'all already know why I'm here, child. I'm here to give y'all Growing Up Hip Hop. This is Season 6, Episode 7. Light Everything Ablaze. Much of nothing went on in this episode, y'all. I'm just going to be honest. Much of nothing went on in this episode, so I'm just going to give whatever they gave me, which wasn't much of nothing, but it was aight. I guess it was aight. So, Savannah and Boogie go on their date alone. Y'all, I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's not much to talk about there. The date was stupid. It was childish. It was very mundane. It was just so many souls that it was. You know what I'm saying? Like Boogie, you didn't even give a fuck about Savannah enough to even take her ass out on the proper date. You sitting over here talking about, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, she ain't getting all of this right now. No, she ain't getting it because your ass ain't got it. Let's just be honest and real here, because anybody else would have took that young lady on a proper date. You did it one time before when it came down to them two lesbian lovers. I'm not understanding why you could not have done the same thing, and you would have stood a much better chance of impressing Savannah, because Savannah is so dumb and simple in the damn head, and the only thing she cares about is a nigga with money. She never said she never said she didn't want to be with a drunk. She never said she didn't want to be with a liar. She never said she didn't want to be with a cheater. She never said she didn't want to be with a manipulator. She never said she ain't want to be with somebody that was abusive. She ain't said none of that shit. The only stupid ass, simple ass thing that she had to come out of her mouth with was, I'm into 8-figure niggas, okay? All right, so long as her coochie remains in the Gucci name, you all right with her. So, I mean, you know, hey, and it's sad that she thinks like that, but then again, she is young, but then again, it's sad. It's sad. It is. Like, because I was a little girl once upon a time, and I ain't never think about worrying about shit like that. I was worrying about going to college, getting my own damn money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was concerned about. I wasn't worried about what the next nigga could give me, because, nigga, whatever you could give me, I could give myself. But see, my mama was a queen. My daddy was a king. He taught us that. Moving on. Like I said, I could care less about anything else that happened to that, because I didn't care. So, Lil Twist in his house shoes line. At First of all, shout out to Twist and his bag lady realness. Okay, he gives us bag lady pushing the shopper cart couture every time he gets up here, child. He do, bag lady, you gon' hurt your back. Keep dragging on them bags like, I'm telling you. Everything that he had on was inspired by Girl Quiet as It's Kept. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go because I don't want to get Twist too much. Shout out to Twist. I'm gonna be real. Me and my cousin was sitting here saying, though, them shoes look kind of cute. They did. And Quiet as It's Kept, Twist, I would love a pair. You can go ahead and send me and my cousin one for that matter, since you giving bitches shoes for free. You may as well get us two bitches them shoes for free, child. Especially me. Because I support your shit and I rock it on my channel, period. Put a promo code in my name. I got you. Anyway, Savannah decides to invite Cree. I ain't got no issue with that. Like I said, Cree and Twist ain't got no issue nowhere around town. They ain't got no issue nowhere around town. In my opinion, both of them are just petty as hell. That's all I feel about them. Anyway, I already talked about how Savannah says that Boogie is not her type because, you know, she's into rich dudes. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. All right, girl, bye. Bye. Savannah, bye. Bye, girl, bye. Bye. Girl, your pussy ain't hitting on that much, okay? Trust me, your pussy ain't hitting on that much because your ass still single. All right? So, girl, bye. All right? Anyway, and another thing, Savannah, you was being messy because the thing about it is you ran off and told information that somebody else told you about somebody else. And my whole thing is you're new in this. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, it should not have, the information should not have phased you at all for you to run and have to tell anybody's business. You know, to be honest. So even though you feel like you wasn't being messy, I'm sorry, sweetheart, you were being messy. You was being messy as fuck, actually. But then again, that's where your age and you being young and dumb and full of cum and immature and all of that. That's where all of that kicks in. That's why you don't feel like you was being messy. Moving on. So Boogie and Sam talk, girl, I couldn't care. But he did say he not feeling Savanya because he's into grown women and Savanya is a child to him. And, you know, yeah, because you see she got a childlike mind. So, you know, hey, moving on. Sam feels like TT is only doing all of the things that she's doing because she doesn't like him. But what she doesn't understand is in her doing that, she's not hurting him. She's hurting her cousin. Samantha, you and your dude man could go fall off a goddamn cliff. Listen, you are turning this woman into a stud. And she wasn't a stud until she met you. You just need to go off and be with who the fuck you really want to be with, Sam, and stop riding these people coattails. Like, who the fuck are you or her to sit up and think that anybody is doing anything in spite of y'all? That's dumb. You bitches ain't getting married because you bitches ain't got the money for it. That's why y'all haven't got married yet. Sam, y'all have been engaged when? Season 3? Season 4? Bitch, we in season 6. Y'all was supposed to have been got married. 1. 2, her could be getting married in Jamaica. It's not going to stop anything from y'all. Y'all aren't getting married at the same damn time. So why should it matter? Anyway, I'm getting off of that because he's not about to pluck my nerve, child. So it was Lil Twist's, it wasn't much, y'all. It was Lil Twist's event that came out and everybody came out in support of him. And I do mean everybody came out in support of him. Other than Egypt and what you call it, I believe. I'm not sure. Girl, I couldn't care. So Vanessa is feeling like TT has her walls up and feel like she may be upset with her about telling her about the rumor. You know, listen, is you always take a 50-50 gamble when you're being the messenger when it comes to a woman or her man. All right, you're always going to take a gamble. You are. It could either go, girl, I appreciate you for giving me the information. Thank you for coming to me and not coming to everybody else first. I appreciate that. And I'm a damn sure talk to him about it. Or it could go, you ain't nothing but a hating ass bitch just like everybody else is because your lonely ass ain't got no man and you won't mind, get your ass out my house. It could go one or two different ways. So that's a chance you take, Vanessa, when you decide that you want to be a messenger. I don't believe that TT feels a way about you. I just feel like TT has her wall up with everybody. So I don't feel like it. Don't think it's just you. I don't think she holds you accountable for anything because let's be clear. If it wasn't for you letting her know, more than likely Egypt would have spreaded this rumor, and Samantha, for that matter, would have spreaded this rumor to other people in the group, and it just would have been a trickling thing. At least you found out about it, and you could put a stop to it a lot quicker than most could. So I mean, you know, but Vanessa, that's a gamble, child. But I don't think she really holds that much to you. I don't. Eric asking TT about Sean. Eric, mind your damn. Eric, quiet as it's kept. You weren't about the wrong shit. People are saying that you's a millionaire now and your dispensary is doing real good. So why is it that your frowsy, dusty ass wife are constantly getting up here looking wrong? She looks tired. She looks delayed. She looks used. She looks dried up. Okay? Like, I don't like her. I don't like nothing about her. I don't like nothing about her. Girl, you look just like your personality. A mess. A mess. A mess. Child. Use another one that God look at and shake his head, child. Anyway. Moving on. Cree and Twist being petty with each other. You know, but I ain't even mad at Cree. Cree was like, listen. Cree was like, when I asked you to put on my mask at my event, you didn't want to do it. So now I'm not going to put on your shoes. I appreciate your shoes, but bitch, I ain't putting these hoes on. Unless you get down on both of your knees and go on ahead and take my shoes off. And Twist could, because he was dressed for it. That he, like I said, bag lady couture. And then Twist blows his blunt smoke in that woman's face, which was very disrespectful, because what if she doesn't smoke? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like if he wanted to be petty, he could have done other things to be petty. Don't blow no smoke in my face, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But both of them, they're just petty. Listen, to let me tell her they want to fuck each other. And listen, Cree, I don't blame you if you want to fuck Twist, because the gag is I want to wrap my thighs around his... Listen, I would snatch Twist ass up in here and do all kind of nasty things to him. You understand what I'm saying to you? He gonna be scratching at the door trying to get out, but he ain't gonna get away from me, girl. Moving on. So Brianna comes in and her wino ass goes straight for the drinks. Bree, you know I love you, baby, but listen, put the bottle down, okay? It's time for you to stop sucking on the bottle, child. I don't know. Somebody may need to go around there and check on our sis, because I think she's going through something that don't nobody know. Because when you come into the party and you just give half hugs just long enough for you to spot the bar, then once you pour a cup and drink, now you could be sociable. Yeah, Brianna, you got a problem, sis, and I love you down. Which is why I'm telling you got a problem. Like a serious one. But we're going to move on. So, Savanya talks about knowing how Cree feels about her daddy. Savanya, I know you do. We all know Stevie J won't dare like that. We know that. We know that. And I don't know. I know how petty Stevie can be. I really hope he don't try to fill away and try to do, we know how Stevie is. But, girl, that wasn't no news to us. We all know Stevie ass won't shit. Moving on. Eric questions Savanya about her spending a lot of money. Eric, you need to be asking your wife's stylist why the fuck he allowed her to walk out of the boutique looking like the shitrous ass mess that she did. You need to be asking all of her friends why the fuck they allow her to come out on camera looking like a shitrous ass mess. Stop trying to count this woman's pockets. And you might want to go up into your wife's closet and throw out all that tacky ass shit and actually get her a real stylist to come in and do something with her, child. Put her ass on the Morris show. Like how they used to give the makeovers and shit. Yeah, her ass need a makeover. For she need a healing for her soul, child. Because I'm getting... Moving on. So TT and Sean talk about the rumor. That was an interesting conversation. Basically, they're saying that they're moving the wedding simply because of COVID. And it has nothing to do with Egypt and Sam. And I believe them. I don't bit more believe they give a flying fuck about Egypt and Sam. It is COVID going around here, child. Around that time, anyway. COVID was running rampant. And it was kind of foolish of them to be wanting to try to fly people, a whole bunch of folk, out to Jamaica and have a whole COVID wedding. It didn't make sense. You let them dusty bitches go sit around there and do it. Because some tell me ain't none of them got the vaccine. You understand? You let them go out there and do that. You know, I was kind of with them on that. But we're going to move on. So Creed meets up with Uncle Luke. Y'all, I don't like DJ Luke. I really don't. I don't like the gaslighting that he was doing. Like, for you to sit up in here and say, my children don't call me on Father's Day, but bitch, you said yourself, you don't even know none of their goddamn birthdays. Now, ain't that some shit? It's one thing to forget a friend's birthday or a cousin's birthday, but to forget something that flew out of your nutsacks, to forget something that you had to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning when your bitch where her mama wanted pickles and ice cream with some sardines in it. For you to forget the birthday of somebody where she had to spend all of those many hours and labors kicking and screaming and cussing your ass out over. For you to forget the birthday of something that you had to take care of and feed. It's like was you sniffing on bath salts? Aerosol cans, You know, the dust in the cans, the can dust shit that the professional people use. Like, was you sniffing the girl? Is you drinking lean? What is wrong with you? Then you got the sister sitting up there gaslighting it because he felt the way about her saying that Ted, shout out to Ted, I ain't know that was Ted from Slip and Slide, take it to the house, shawala walla, shabang bang. I didn't know that was him. And he felt the way about her saying he's more of a daddy to me, but how could you feel away? I know why you feel away, because it's the truth. And I'm going to tell y'all what else the truth is. The reason why he did that girl like that is because her mama didn't want him no more. See, he thought because he was DJ Luke and he was traveling around, you know what I'm saying, being partly responsible for why there are so many hoes down in Atlanta. Because y'all know he made it okay for women to sell their pussy and all that shit. Sell their pussy for pork chop dinners and conch salads and all the rest of that ghetto shit that the Miami people like to eat. You know, he's responsible for all of that. So I guess he probably thought in his head that she won't gonna never go nowhere. Nigga, fuck you. She went right back to her high school sweetheart. And that's the reason why that man won't end your life like that. Because he do what most men do. That's what a lot of niggas do. They feel like the best way to get back at a woman is through the kids. And look at what happened. He keeps talking about what you've done, I would love to know what you've done. Because to let Cree tell it, you was there 1 minute and you was gone the next. So I would love to know what you did. You saying you did so much. I mean, look, listen, look, if you're going to put it on the table, put it on the table. I want to know what you've done. Because Cree's feelings is very valid. Cree's feelings was very hurt. But he promised that he was going to put forth the effort, and he know he was wrong, and he know this, and he know that. Is always, I know. Yeah, nigga, I know too. So what are you going to do about it? Thank you for taking accountability, but what the fuck you going to do about it? You telling me I know don't make nothing better. It doesn't. And I was glad that Cree came to that realization. I was glad that Cree didn't force herself into believing something that she didn't believe. I'm glad that she kept it real with him because he needed to hear it. Fuck your feelings, bitch. You didn't give a damn about mine all these years. I don't give a damn about yours now. Much like she said, I don't chase these fuck niggas out here in the street. The hell make you think I'm finna chase you? Who does that? I don't know, child. Anyway, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. I'm surprised I gave y'all 17 minutes, but I found something out of nothing. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. And until tomorrow when we do put a ring on it and love at the lockup, I'ma holler at y'all later. Bye.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.